Let the voices be heard from Monster Maryland, Low-Fi, Lomi, Margie, Wassa, and Riverside, Jabapaloo, River Crew, and Sino. Ideas arising from every town. We keep the truth and
stand up. This is our land, our future, our time. One people, one nation. Let's go. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace. Hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. Liberian stand up, this our home. No more waiting, we must own. The future calling loud and clear. Fix our country, start right here. This glorious land of liberty belongs to you, belongs to me. We won't surrender, we won't break. For Liberia's sake, we awake in joy and gladness, hearts aligned. No tribe, no hate, just one mind. We shout for freedom, proud and loud. Lift Liberia, make her proud. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace. Hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. From Low-Fi Hills to Maryland shore, we are one forevermore. All tribes united, county strong. Different voices, one same song. No selling votes, no cheap reward. We choose the truth, we choose the Lord. A better future, we demand. With clean hearts, we take a stand. We are our brother's keeper. Stronger when we stand together. No more fighting, no more fear. Peace and love will lead us there. Long live Liberia, hear the cry. We lift her name forever high. One Liberia, we stand as one. Shining brighter than the sun. Side by side, we'll never fall. United, we conquer all. One love, one peace. This our plea. Build a land for all to see. Hand in hand, we take our stand. God bless Liberia, our land.
God bless Liberia. Good morning, Tuzon.
Good morning, General, and welcome to the platform.
Okay, thank you. Yesterday we were off for some time. My phone went down and I was so busy. I don't know if you run the show. What you did, Tuzon?
No, I tried to connect with you, but no way. So
Yeah. Okay, that's a good thing. Thank God we are live. You know, right now there's a lot of graduation going on
yeah,
and people calling us to do things that we try our best to do it.
yeah.
Anyway, for those of you who listen to us and who follow us, I'm sorry. I want to apologize for yesterday, and I take full responsibility. So if you listen to us, and I'm waiting for Grange County to join us and let us continue. Today's a beautiful day. What's going on in Liberia, in Monrovia right now? It's raining, but everything is okay. Hey, Tuzon, I say, how's the weather?
Everything is okay for now, but things are still tough the other way around. You know now.
Okay.
Parents are complaining graduation fees. You know, so
and we continue to receive these messages. It's not an easy thing. It's hard but we just have to accept the calls. If we can help, we help. Some
Sure.
calling for rent, some calling for all kinds of different
Yeah.
and stuff. But I don't know. Well, we'll try our best and see what we will do. I don't know. I'm trying to send the key to Crangy that they said they didn't receive the key. But you see, it's a hard thing. In Liberia today, we try to blame politicians for our problems sometimes. But today it will be a different
Sermon.
different way I will put it. Yes, I will put it a different way. It's not even a sermon, but we must be honest to ourselves when it comes to this thing here. Because every day we're trying our best, but I don't know why we're not getting it right. Okay, good morning. For those of you who are listening to us today by way of Kia Radio and Top FM in Cranchita, and also relaying on Sano D3 radio station. And this is Sunday, an independent mind for a better Liberia. Good morning, my fellow Liberians at home and across the diaspora. Welcome to Independent Minds for a better Liberia. This platform is where we put country first before politics, truth before propaganda, and the future before personal interest. Today, I want to begin with a difficult truth. Sometimes, hard pills to swallow is the one we need most. The hard pills, you see, they say the malaria medicine too bitter, but that's the one we need to swallow if we want to get well. Yeah. We are the stumbling block. We, the citizens, are the stumbling block, standing in the way of the Liberia we dream about. I'll be honest with you. Before we point fingers at politicians, we must first look into the mirror. Politicians do not vote themselves into power. Liberians, if you're listening to me today, politicians do not vote themselves into power. We do. Every election, we hold the most powerful weapon. Maybe you don't know. Every election, and coming back again. Some of you say we should wait until we get to 20. No. Every election, we the citizens, the voters especially, holds the most powerful weapon in the democratic process. Our votes are very, very important. Yet, time and again, many of us trade that power for temporary promises. We trade it, we let it go for just temporary promises. Tribal loyalty, county loyalty, religion, a bag of rice, or a few dollars. That's what we trade our vote for. After doing that, we trade our vote, we give it to them for 6 years or 9 years. A bag of rice. Then after the election, we spend years complaining about the very leaders we choose. After the election, all the temporary promises, they will help, they give you the bag of rice. Then we complain. The same people that will vote power, we start complaining. My fellow Liberians, enough is enough. If we keep doing the same thing, we cannot expect a different result. The writing is on the wall. The ball is in our court. The future of Liberia is not in the hands of politicians alone. It is in the hands of every voter. As Liberia approaches another chapter in its history, let us ask ourselves an honest question. What kind of Liberia or what kind of country do we want to leave for our children? Do we want them to inherit unemployment, poor schools, broken hospital, corruption, and hopelessness? Or do we want them to inherit a Liberia where hard work is rewarded, where young people can find jobs, where education prepares our children for the future, where healthcare is accessible, where agriculture feeds our nation, and where leadership is built on integrity and competence? The choice is ours. This is not about tribe. It is not about county, I'm sorry. It is not about religion, nor these have every created job. All these things never ever created jobs. Tribes have never created jobs. County, religion never created jobs. Never build schools, never improve health care or reduce poverty. It is time to vote for character over popularity, competence over empty slogan, integrity over corruption. Integrity over corruption. Liberians, what are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing? A vision over division. These are the things we need to vote for. We should vote for someone with a vision, not someone who will divide us. Our children are watching. History is watching us. The next generation will either thank us for decision we make today or ask why we fail. Then, when we had the power to choose a better path, they will ask us. Liberians, the change begins with us. It begins with every citizen who refuse to sell or vote. Every parent who think about themselves or think about tomorrow instead of today. Every young person who believes Liberia deserves better. And every voter who choose the nation's future over personal gain. Let this Sunday be more than another day. Let it be a day of reflection, a day of responsibility, and a day for renewed commitment to our beloved Liberia. Today, we can break the cycle. Together, we can build a nation where our children can dream, work, succeed, and proudly call themselves Liberian or call Liberia their home. This is the Independent Minds for a Better Liberia. Think independently, vote wisely, put Liberia first, because the change we are waiting for begins with us. As I speak to you today, I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm not telling you that, yes, what I'm saying is 100%. I'm not telling you that I am the perfect man to tell you. But what do we want? What? How do we want to see Liberia? Most of your leaders today, they travel around the world. They travel, when they go into places, they stay doing things different. They see how other countries and operating. They see how other citizens are moving in other countries, how patriotic they are. They leave Liberia, they go to another country for hospitals. They send their children abroad. They have the opportunity. The same people you voted for yesterday, that you were in the ring, can do things differently that you as a voter will never do and don't even have the opportunity to do it. Every year we graduate students, no jobs in Liberia. The same old jobs are still there. There is no avenue. Government is not creating avenues. We see these people in our faces getting richer every day, getting rich every day. But yet we glorify them. We praise them for what they eat. Everything this government promised, everything, nothing has changed. They tell us about roads, roads, roads. But we, the citizens, what are we doing? Our eyes are open. Our ears are open. We see these things. But yet we pretend as if, no, we are embarrassed to even speak the truth. Our pastors are refusing to tell us the truth. They are refusing to criticize because they are in the pockets of politicians. They tell you, sometimes they tell you who to vote for the pastors. How will God bless our nation when even the pastors that's supposed to speak truth to power are not? They embarrass. They don't want to say the truth. There's no more Michael Francis in Liberia. Politics is part of our life. Today is Sunday. Today is the second Sunday. Now we are in July. Some people are still struggling. Mothers and fathers are struggling, spending more time just to eat, not to even pay rent because they can't afford it. Oh yes, rice is $14, but how many Liberians can afford $14? How many Liberians can afford $14? That is why we're asking ourselves. Everything we need is right in front of us, but we are not taking advantage of what God has given us. We have brains. We have capable Liberians. We have honest Liberians. We don't say perfect, but we have honest Liberians. And they are right in Liberia. And for us, with the citizens, there's a saying, you in the water, why are you worried about getting wet? We already inside. Why are we worried about who to be president? The beauty of democracy, that nobody see through human being. We don't see through human being. We don't know. But God gave us something that we can use, which is knowledge. God gave us brains to think right. God will not vote for us. We can pray from now to Judgment Day. God will not come down and vote for us. The people you see today are doing good. They are Christians. They are Muslims. Some of them are not. But we spend more time in the church for Liberia to move forward, but no action. Some people get up in the morning and say, I wish Mr. Paul would pass here and give me $20 or give me something. Well, let me see what the day would look like. But they choose not to go anywhere. Why they got other people who are struggling to make things happen? Which of the group you want to be with? We criticize the other people. We criticize the Pack of Matthew, the Amos Sawyer, the Tipotel. We criticize these people. The liberals, oh, the progressive, they do nothing. But the family here, they never build houses. They never stole, although the message they never resonated. But you check them, they still poor. We never give them power, but they never had the opportunity to even steal. Even the ones that work in the past interim government, they try to do their best. But today, we that complain about these people today, we are the one in charge. Building houses. A man in power, he built 4 or 5 houses in less than 2 years. And we praise these people. We glorify them because they turn us into a beggar. That we as citizens supposed to enjoy the benefits. They enjoy it. They got the farms. They never had farm before. They got over 100 acres. They never even had one lot. They have cars. They never even had bicycle to drive. They came in with empty hands, with nothing. But today, you can't even see the door. Today, you can't even see the front door anymore. They are in tinted cars moving around. God made no stupid human being. God created us equally. But we choose to be. We ourselves. Oh yes, it's good to vote. It's good to have a government. The Bible says that. We should respect the government. We should respect our people. That's what the Bible says. We should respect each other. But today, we only show respect to the big boys. We worship them. They are the kings, queens. Look at the government today, my people. One man got a job, his wife, his brother, sister, everybody in there. You got Gafwa, you got the other person religious, you got this other person, the daughter to this place, you got the other person, the sister to this place. The government only serving the few. But we, the citizens, vote. But only few. The government is for the few. They got people who sit in America, never cast a vote, but they are benefiting today. They are benefiting today from the government in Liberia. And this is not the first time. It happened all the time. The past government, after the government was over, they came back to America. Don't you think we can do the same thing? If we're looking for a job, why should I waste my time for 20 years? Don't you think I can do the same thing that I switch from one to one? After I finish, I come back and sit down too. But look, it happened with Ellie, it happened with George Weah. Right by the time the government is over, they come back home and the new set gone back. They never cast a vote. But today they are enjoying the country more than you. But when we sit here to talk to you, and then you telling us, oh yeah, sit down in America and be talking that your business. My people, are we for real? Are we for real? Right in your eyes, the government you voted for are doing the wrong thing. Instead of you talking, standing up, even if you cast the vote, you can still stand up. It's not a law that when you vote for someone, you can't criticize them. It's not a law. No one needs a resume. You don't need a degree to run for office. You don't need it. All you need is to be an American or Liberian citizen, and you should be 25 years old, or you should be 30 years old. That's all they say. And once you know how to talk, that's it. But we don't even have technocrats. We have all politicians. That is why we're not going nowhere. What politician know about the economy? What a politician knows about good roads? What a politician know how to create jobs? No, they don't know. All they're there to do is to speak, is to make laws, or say something, and then you bring technocrats in. That is why when technocrats have changed to a politician and they combine it, they are the best. Alex Cummings is not a politician. He's a technocrat. He has a particular profession. Mr. Boaka, he's a politician. What is his particular profession? He's an agriculturalist, according to him. But how is agriculture doing? How is agriculture doing? Tell me. We still not doing nothing. We cannot feed ourselves because the bag of rice for country rice is $25. While the Mario rice is $14. Then you say we shouldn't talk politics. Oh, today is Sunday. You're not supposed to preach. You're not supposed to talk about politics. We go into church. The church you're going to today, listen to the sermon. Listen to the pastor's sermon. Most of the pastor is only to take that lay $1 or 100 liberty in your pocket for themselves and live a better life while you stay struggling. While we stay struggling, our pastors are enjoying and they're telling us, oh, we should be careful. Oh, they're afraid to speak the truth. They're afraid. Drugs. We don't know what's going on. The big fish is still passing around while the small fish is being incarcerated. Until every Liberians that are traveling today, they will search you, they will search you, they will search everything. I saw a video or picture, whether it's an AI or whether it's real. searching the president of Liberia, looking through his suitcases. The president of Liberia. Liberians, if we continue to vote on tribes, on county, religion, or party loyalty, we going nowhere. We will continue to suffer if we cannot make that decision come 2029. I'm not telling you who to vote for. Yes, I am a supporter of Alexander Cummings because I believe in this agenda. It's the agenda. It's not because of Alex Cummings. It's because of what he put forward. Is what I believe in. That we can change Liberia. We can push corruption aside. Corruption is a toxin. It's dangerous. That is what destroying our country. But it don't last long. Look around. From the Tottenham days, they stole our money. They built houses. Look at the houses today. They are all garbage. President Talbot, the same thing. President Doe, the same thing. President Taylor, all the houses that they use with corrupt money, they're all going down. And it will continue because the money that they use is your money. And we are so different. Liberia is a beautiful place. We are beautiful people. We are kind-hearted people. We were one of the greatest nations. Telling you, we are still, but it's just that we chose not to be number one. Member of the United Nations, founding member. We did everything. Countries were looking up to us, but look at us today. We still fighting among each other. Oh, I'm better than CDC. CDC better than me. Oh, they make it do this. They make it do that. The world laugh at us. But we ourselves are the problems. We ourselves. We want free stuff, but we don't want to work. We don't want to work. We want politicians to give us. We want politicians to give us. I saw this girl, Dr. Vicky Gray, doing her best, showing her patriotic attitude, helping Liberians. But let that girl get into politics. The same people that are praising her, that are eating her money, they will say all kinds of things about her. Why? We, the citizens, still making a mistake. We think we can use the people. Oh, the people use us too. They will use us. Because we are not sincere, because we are not honest, we continue to beg and think that we made using or we using people and we eat their money and vote for John Brown. John Brown come to you and tell you about someone who just came from America, who went there and hustle, clean dishes, clean poo-poo, make the money, say I'm going back home. Oh, the person not living here. But the person who telling you, the person right in your face, they not steal from you plenty of time. But who's strong? Thomas Fowler strong. So look at them today. The same people. And I will, before I open the line, let me put you to this place here. The same people today telling us, oh, ANC and Mr. Cummings and walking with CDC. Yes. Who he should walk with? He can walk with UP. The last time UP and us were walking. Oh, they want George Weah support. Yes. They want Billete support. Yes. They want Simeon Freeman support. Yes. They're wasting their time. But you, the same person who talking, you parading with Thomas Fowler, you called rogue yesterday. The Thomas Fowler you chose, you said Thomas Fowler was a rogue, thief, Sir Joseph, Canababalio. They're from CDC, that the people you parading with today. Oh, they're good for you, but ain't good for me. You can take people from CDC. So I can take people from CDC. I'm not supposed to lay with CDC. I'm not supposed to say, I'm in opposition. I'm in the opposition. Yesterday, you were in the opposition. You misuse us. You abuse us. You destroy the opposition for your own selfish gain. Today, where is Mo Ali? Mo Ali is sitting right in America here. Right in America, Mo Ali is relaxing. He relaxing. He got a cold. He cannot treat himself. Why he go to JFK? And from America, he not going straight home. He pass somewhere else before going home. You see the difference? These were the same people yesterday that complained. But today, Mo Ali is relaxing in America. Why you in Liberia? Suppose say, oh, but the man working. Yes, he's working. He can afford it. But what we're trying to say is to remind us of our nonsense. Oh, Mr. Cummings is beyond Mr. Weir. You can go, you can tell that story at your business. Oh, Mr. Cummings will go, Mr. Weir. That's your problem. That is your problem. It's not my problem. You are the one worrying. But you can chill with other people. You can go to CDC. The same people you say were corrupt yesterday, you were all today, you're moving. Mr. Bwaka, President Bwaka, attends his program. Bada, who insulted you today, you order. Why it should be you? No, we will chill with the other opposition party, the other political party. The other political parties, we will chill with them to remove you. If you do good, we will tell you. If you do the wrong thing, we will tell you. Roads, we can build the roads in Liberia. It will not put food on our table if you don't create an avenue for jobs. Because even the roads that you're building is in your own interest. You're giving the contracts to your own people. You're giving the contract. What kind of government? Every time we should have only certain tribes working. When President Doe was in power, the people from Grand General, no disrespect. You have more people working in the government. You have more people. Look, few people will give credit. As much as I never voted for Charles Taylor, when Charles Taylor took over, Charles Taylor went around to look for the best people. It's because of his own greed that put him into the place he is today. He brought people from different places. He never just threw his rebel there into the top position. But because of that power of greed, that is why the Western world went after him. We were managing a budget that was less than $100 million. Liberians, we can do better. We can do better. We'll open the lines. We want to hear from you. Is Liberia, the government, working for you and myself, or is working for few people? 2029 coming again. Oh, nobody knows Mr. Cummings. But Cummings stay in Liberia. Oh, nobody knows Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings need to tell us what he's doing. If Mr. Cummings start telling us what he's doing and going around and videotaping people, we'll be the same one saying, oh, look at him because he won't be president. Yes. If you give me the chance, I will videotape everybody that I tell hello to. And that's the beauty of politics. You see that Vicky Gray, she all the place giving money. She's right. She's right. If she don't do that, tomorrow you will say she didn't do nothing. She going around buying food, doing this, helping people. If she don't videotape it, tomorrow if she chooses, and there is nothing wrong with her choosing to run for president or senator or representative, there's nothing wrong with it. But tomorrow you will say she didn't do nothing. So she's right. Videotape everything. That's why I can always say, Mr. Cummings, we should videotape everything. But some people, we can't change. Look, some people respect human being. They respect human. Not because I gave you $5, I should let the whole world to know. It's up to you to say it. When Ellis Cummings was going to be the out to give when he gave the generator, he never brags about it. When he was paying a WIAC fee, he never talked about it. When he was building the Nima Community College from an engineering department, he never talked about it. When he went to LU and put that computer lab, he never talked about it. When he was paying people school fees, going around, Clementine University school, going to Lofa County, helping people to build a mosque, build bridges, he never talked about it. When he gave scholarship to people at the LU, he never talked about it. That's a crime because he talked about it. When he even helped PYJ University and gave them $50,000 to build that university in Nima County, he didn't talk about it. He never talked about it. When and this boy was building the library, when he said Leo was building a library, Ellis Cummings was the only politician that contributed, but I will not give you the amount. But he talked about it. He bragged about it. But the president was one that caught the ribbon. So if Mr. Cummings said he's running for president, that's his right. He's qualified. He has done it before, not as president, but as head of a company that budget is bigger than Liberia's budget. When he speak about integrity, when he speak against corruption, you vex. Your politician come to you and say, oh, don't matter, man. Nobody know him. Oh, Mr. Cummings can't go in the ghetto. Mr. Cummings can't go to the place. When was the last time Mr. Bwaka went to the ghetto to speak to us? When was the last time Mr. Weah or Mr. Super went to that same ghetto you're talking about? We hold people in different esteem. Mr. Cummings only there to create job. Why he can't bring company? Why he can't do this? Then the people will vote for you. The other people that brought job, you voted for them. No. We know that Mr. Bwaka and Mr. Cummings not the same. Mr. Bwaka was there for 12 years. But he make any decision? No. It's not he making a decision. So we know his record now. So my people, please, we let us do the right thing for our country. Let us do the right thing for the people that we love. We cannot love the country when the people that are in the country are suffering. We cannot. Let us vote for a vision or leader. The Bible says when the leaders don't have vision, the nation perish. Even if the leader have the vision, the leader cannot carry on that vision. The leader needs competent Liberians, technocrats, people who understand the job. You can make a politician, someone who did political science, someone who don't have a knowledge in a particular field and give them that position. Everybody for themselves. Eat what you can eat. Because tomorrow when the men are there, you finish up. The government is for the few. The government is serving nobody, especially the ordinary Liberian. Every time the taxes, they're just increasing taxes on us. Mr. Cummings have proven it, my people, among all the politicians. Now, there's another party coming up. This party right now, they even start there, they're fighting with themselves. In this party, they got the vice tenor bearer from Appleton Party, he in a party. They got one Dr. Clark. They got 4 or 6 PhD holders at the top. They can't even get up from the ground. They're still fighting. They will come to Liberia. They will register the party to make it 50. I asked one of them, I said, what made you think Liberians will listen to you? What make you think that you better? You in America, you against a qualified Liberian, someone who worked and served, retired, and got into politics. Because you got one little flimsy PhD paper that you can't even prove it. Common sense, they don't even have it. Common sense. They don't have it. They don't even know how Liberians work. They don't even know the problems of Liberians. They will come and form a new party. We got 50 political parties. We'll be having 50. 46, Billy 47, Sir Joseph 48, Thomas Fallerton 49. In fact, 50 already. Because Thomas Faller getting a party, I'm not worried about him. The senators, they got some good ones. They got some terrible ones. All the ones that were making big mouth telling us that's where the politics are. They're supposed to be. But are they doing the right thing? No. The pressure, you see, when the Senate or the representative are aware of certain things, then they slack. But if they're not aware, that's it. You see the drugs issue? They're all on the drugs issue because some of them ain't eat on the money yet. You see the border issue? They equal with the government. So they remove one of the colleagues, getting people stay on our border. We can't even hear the representative talking about our border business. It's done. The senators, the speaker, the president pro tem, nobody talking about the border. Now they're talking about drugs. Now they're talking about drugs. Nobody talking about the border. Our people have been surrounded by Guinean soldiers on our land. Tomorrow, Mr. Cummings will speak on the drugs issue. Y'all just watch and see. Tomorrow, he will speak on the drugs issue to give his stand. Oh, they come and go after him. They will use the media. They will say what they want to say. This drugs business, that UP problem, not our problem. UP are the one who brought the drugs, and they cannot tell us about the drugs because they are the one in charge. Opposition is not in charge of security. They are the one in charge. We pay them. They take it pay every day. So the responsibility is on them. It's not on us. They should tell us. Opposition is not in charge of security. Opposition is not in charge of the economy. Opposition is not in charge. Even CDC have the right to complain. I listen to a talk show host who have jumped from place to place, monkey jump from tree to tree, saying CDC ain't got no voice to talk about drugs because they brought in one. Man, shut up. How you say CDC winner? Because yesterday you removed me from power. You said I was XYZ. What makes you think I can't talk? I've been watching you to do the right thing, but you don't do the right thing. So Sedition got the right to talk. Sedition has the right to talk. So this is not about eating crab with shame. We don't need to chill with this ruling party. The ruling party got everything. They got the money to run campaign. They got the money to run campaign. The ruling party. They got the money to run campaign. We got the money. So we're taking our time. Because when elections start, they will go into the coffers and receive and take all the money and run campaign. We know Mr. Baka will be running again. We know very well. So Liberians, let's hear from you. Let's hear from you. I want you to speak out. Just give me 1 minute of your time and tell me how you feel. If things are working in your favor, whether you voted for the government or not, speaking the truth will not change anything for this government. Can the government make the difference? I believe it. The government have damaged themselves. They're looking for money. They want to dig hole and cover hole. This government, $10 million of our money is in Lofa County to build compound that we don't know today what it's all about. The president says he's not aware. How can $10 million of government money? Now, if you want to compare with George Weah say, I'm building my household. Whether he stole the money or not, but the fact is that he said, I'm building my house. He didn't say, I'm building government household. He said, I'm building my houses. He said, I'm my own money. But we say he stole the money, but we still never prove it. Now, this government are supposed to prove everything because you in charge. Audit the former president. You still can audit the former president. The president said they should audit National security, because national security had too much money, but today they increase the budget for national security. In a small country, today they increase the budget on the legislatures to $50 million they alone. After they complain that the 30,000 were too much, they make it to 100,000. Liberians not saying anything. They will use our own money for schools, for hospitals. They will use it for campaign. Most of the representatives waiting for the 100,000. They eating a salary, but that 100,000, they just waiting to get 3 years. And you see, some of them keeping the money now from 2027, 28, and 29. They will use that money. They will come in your community and you will vote for them. They will beg you to vote for them. That's the time you're supposed to eat the money and vote against them. The same way they failed their promises, we ourselves can fail our promises. You come back to me and you lie to me, I will eat the money and vote against you. But instead, you eating good people money and voting for bad leaders. You eating an honest politician money and voting for corrupt politician and dishonest politician. Who are we? You expect God to bless us when we ourselves don't want to be honest? We ourselves are rogues. That's stealing. We're stealing too. We corrupting each other. Politicians come to us, we give the politician a long list, and we vote for the corrupt ones. Then we want to complain. Then we start complaining, oh, they're not doing this. So then you turn around. When things are hard, you go right back to the same person you voted against. And you expect that person to look at you in a good way because they want your vote. Then don't vote. Imagine people like us are not even running for office. By the time we leave this show, the telephone ringing. They want to tell some of us, oh, we will support the people. This time around, why you can't go and say it? You think I'm here for people to be hiding? I don't looking for people to hide behind closed door. If you can't support publicly, don't call me. Oh, and I true, you know, in UPO, but this time around, I think I will vote for Mr. Cummings. Go and say it. Go and let your people know. Mr. Cummings not paying me right now. The thing I'm doing, nobody paying me. I'm only using my voice because tomorrow I don't want people to say, where were you? Even if I don't have it, if Mr. Cummings don't win, I'm still will speak the truth. If Mr. Cummings come out and say, I will not contest, I still will stand my grounds. Because I believe in something. We are dishonest people. When we get to the top, we forget about every promises that we made. I could switch around. I could jump from UP to CDC, CDC to UP, UP, CDC, ANC, and come back to UP. But when we sit here and take our time and talk to you Liberians, our brothers and sisters, that means we're stupid. We ain't got nothing to do. But you listening to us, we ain't got nothing to do. You vex for your friends. You piss off with me because I live in America. Yeah, oh, there you come on radio, you be talking about Mr. Cummings, Mr. Cummings, who is Mr. Cummings? But we can't even see the Mr. Cummings man. But Mr. Cummings was right in your community. Mr. Cummings was right on the radio speaking the truth. Mr. Cummings was right there, but you call him names. Oh, Mr. Cummings spent 40 years building himself. Then I want money. Mr. Cummings never brought war to Liberia. Other politicians, Clarence and Moniba and Simeon Fremont, they didn't bring war to Liberia. They never brought the war. The people that brought the war, you glorified them, you compensated them. You brought Madam Salif to power after she supported the war. You brought Mr. Charles to power after 250,000 Liberians died, got killed. You try to glorify other rebel leaders, Prince Johnson and whosoever, and some of them stay in Liberia today. They want to say we should blame one of the politicians. Why we should blame them? Some of them are weak. Some of them are very weak. So they join. If you can't beat the cycle, join the cycle. Like Senator Dillon. Senator Dillon was the one light. The light lasted for how long? He joined the cycle. And he said he was never going to, because of people that Senator Dillon. That is why good politicians are going through problem today. Because every one of them is concerned with themselves right now. So when good people come and say the politicians are liars, we tired. Why will you be tired with your own librarian? Listen, when you're driving a car and you have an accident, when they bring ambulance, you will refuse it because you just got an accident? No, get in the car. Not because one politician lied to us, that means the other politicians are good. No, they're all the same. You lie today, the next day, the other guy will speak the truth. But the good people are afraid. The good people are afraid to come out. Because when they see the way you're treating other people, they give up on us. But whole day we in the box, begging, 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 but we fail to do the right thing. We fail as a people to do the right thing. We can't clean our yard, but we're pushing the government to clean the street. When we the one putting the dead in the street. Right in our community, we're stealing from our own neighbors. And the government stealing from us. We begging abroad, the government begging abroad. Whole day you calling, you begging. That the same way whole day the government calling the international community and do not. Eating the people money. They're librarians. What are we doing? The one powerful thing we got, we throw it away. Our vote. We throw it away. We allow the people to truck us like a cow. Put us in a big truck and take us from one county to another county. If you went there on your own, no problem. If you pay your own way and say, I'm going to Lofa because I'm from Lofa, I respect that. But they pay you, they squeeze you up in a truck to go in another district to vote. Who are we, my people? Then when things didn't work up good, then we complaining, we crying, and then we're going back to the same people. I say believe nothing, but sometimes we'll say this, Mr. Cummings, we'll try Mr. Cummings. Until it is right, no decision. Everything we're talking here, we just talk. And I'm not saying that what you did was wrong to vote. It was never wrong. So I don't put it in your face to say, that you the one causing that your business, you will feed it. No, you're not supposed to feed it. You voted for Mr. Bwaka because you believe that Mr. Bwaka was going to do the right thing. You voted for Mr. Weah because you believe. You voted for Manasseh because you believe. That's your faith. That's the faith we had. That's why you are in the poo water. And some of them just change overnight, like Noah Zawu Gibson. Change overnight. Used to bring the young children and bring the Oma there and talk. Where the Oma there and the young children today? Noah Zawu Gibson, a deputy for operation. He gave me help his own friends then. Some of them were running their mouths. They left America, they go to Liberia, they can't find a job. They all passing around from place to place, begging. They're embarrassed to come back because the lies that they gave. Their future have not gone anywhere yet, but they're so embarrassed they cannot come back to America because when they get child support, they got all kinds of debt on them. They're passing over they are real vagabond parasites. They all in Liberia, they're hustling. Take the job from the ordinary Liberian. Some of them going to Liberia to make $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. You are a criminal if that's what you're looking for. Because that $1,000, I tell your cell phone, your insurance bill. And that $1,000 job can be given to somebody in Liberia. But no, they went there to suppress you. And yet you still won't vote. I'm a die-hard UP man. When you check my blood, they get UP inside. When you check my blood, they get CDC. When you check my blood, they get ANC. That ANC brought you to power. That ANC gave you life. That CDC gave you life. All these things are things that we're part of because the Constitution gave us the opportunity to associate or not to associate with any political party. Your vein not running through your vein. You're not born to be a sedition. You're not born to be an ANC member. It's something that you made up your mind. You made up your mind to be a member of political parties. Nobody forced you. Nobody force you. We know things are hard around the world. It's not an easy thing. But what are we doing as a nation to get things right? What are we doing? We stand in line. Some of the things they're supposed to fight, the common things that we can get right. We look at the politicians. Some of them refuse to go for debate, but you say, no problem. If they don't go for debate, how will you know what they want to do? If they don't debate in the greatest country in America, President Donald Trump tried to escape a debate. He knows what happened. What happened? He went by, he never did it again. He went to a debate. But in Liberia, we don't have to debate. Like usually never telling us that president, we ain't need to do nothing as truth. Mr. Bwaka refused to go to debate. How will you know that these people know the issue? How will you ask the question? How can you fix the economy? How can you fix this job problem? How can you fix healthcare? How can you make the agriculture system work in Liberia that the farmers will benefit and Liberia will benefit and will help create jobs? But our candidates don't go for debate. You got 20 candidates. When the big boys don't go for debate, the small don't go for debate. You don't see them, but you will be brave. Some of you will be brave to join the other small candidate because that small candidate gave you money. That small candidate that gave you money, you know what you're looking for? That man just waiting to get in, setting around to endorse and get his own share. Using you because when that $5 that they bait, because he know he's not going to win. He can't even go Qatar. He can't go Maggie. He can't go nowhere to campaign. Right in your neighborhood, finish. But a political party. That political party. But we sit here worried about one man. Oh, Mr. Cummings got 1%. But you're not talking about Tier 1 Gonglo. You're not talking about Cyril Beslow. You're not talking about Clarence Moneyba. You're not talking about Simeon Fremont. You're not talking about all the other candidates that got less than 1%. But you worry about Ellis Cummings who got 1%, who still qualified to run because under the CPP, he got 6 seats. But you don't talk about Tier 1. You're talking about Mr. Cummings. You don't talk about Clarence Moneyba, why he running for president, why he can't run for senator. But you're talking about Mr. Cummings. You don't tell him, Mr. Gonglo, say, why you can't run for senator for Nima County, that you got to run for president. But when Ellis Cummings, you get taught to say, that man there need to start from somewhere. Shame on us as a citizen. The Constitution made it clear the role of a president and the role of a vice president and the role of senators or representatives. It made it clear and simple. It's not even long. But when I listen to educated Liberians, people who went to school, that they ought to know better, are the worst citizen of Liberia. That some of them will come and say, why Mr. Cummings can run for representative in Maryland County? That's what the Constitution says. That when you live in Monrovia, you should just go to any county and run. That what the Constitution says, that before you run for president, you should run for representative. We don't even know our own civic. The ones that the ones that who even went to school are the most one, are the ones that who disgracing the whole process. They are disgraced. We're in a country where education is now a priority. We don't privatize education. We don't have experts. The only country that education has a limit is Liberia. They don't push for nothing when it comes to education. We don't have the people that know this job. No. And we have good Liberians around. But Liberian government is not even tapping to say, oh, the Liberian government sent 7 Liberians to Silicon Valley. They send Liberians this place and that place. That's so news. So lelo. Nothing. Oh, we sent 2,000, we sent 200 nurses and doctors abroad. They can't yet. We ain't see them yet. Oh, we increased the nurses' pay to $2,000, but go to the hospital. So lelo. that things that they want to do, but they didn't do it yet. They're telling you. The minister of information, the ministers make more money than anybody. The minister of health make more money than the doctors. The people that don't do the job. The police director make more money than the ordinary policeman. Nobody say you can't be paid well, but the gap, the men that stays in the street, the men that walk in the street in the night when we're sleeping, we pay him 125, 130. But the police director make thousands of dollars. The teachers that gave us the education minister make more money, have a lot of benefits. But the teachers that go to the classroom don't have the pay. This is an old age problem. The people that are doing the work, if the cleaners, the janitors don't clean the ministries, you think the ministry will be like that? So that is what we call something called dignity of labor. Because we don't respect jobs. We don't respect certain jobs in Liberia. That is why we're in problem too. The man who do the tire shop, by the time he go approach one guy, big, what do a tire man? The mechanic people dirty, the dirty people who they are just smelly. But you want your car to be fixed. The man to the airport cleaning up. When you go to the airport, you see only older people cleaning up. But when you come to America, you see young people that all to the airport clean up and they respect and drop one day and see. You would think that policeman talking to you. In the street, we rather would drop the day. We call ourselves citizens, we drop the day in the street. When you go to it, they say, but one more put it in. We see Liberians defecating in the street. We see Liberians dirty in the street, but we want the street clean. We want for the city mayor to go in the street and clean up. All we know that city mayor, that janitor, that's just to clean the city, that to us, that how we think. They clean it today, it dirty the next day. You go to the Liberia Marketing Association, the same old thing. The people in the market pay the money, but the place dirty. We see the people eating in the day. Hard typhoid, diarrhea will not kill us. Things that are preventable in Liberia are the worst and the one that are killing Liberians. And the one that are killing Liberians. They say, oh, they like and go. By the time you buy your they like come back. But this time they like and go for vacation. They don't come back. We got a vice president. We saw a picture all over the place. But hey, we're not holding you because you stand with a picture. Look, they say where there is smoke, there's fire. So Liberians, let's open the line from Grand Jide to other places. Are we doing better? Is this government working for us? They will not put food on your table. And don't call here and tell us, oh, Liberians are lazy people and you must do things for yourself. Listen, no matter what happened, no matter what, even people with money going to Liberia, they're running away to come back because we see our way. We got people in Liberia working, we're paying them, but it's just for nothing. We can't even make the money. We can. The laws, the too much problems. We make things so complicated. You think our government alone, right amongst ourselves? When a Liberian men put constitution together, it wouldn't favor them. They make it so hard, especially when they're in power. The same old thing. Today, people still fighting to play iron barrel in America when iron barrel in America is not serving no purpose. But people are still praying they want to play iron barrel when they get other teams. So if we can just come together and unite ourselves and bring one team, national team, Lone Star, play Sierra Guinea, but people are still want to do the same old thing. Talk about our tradition. Please open the line. Let me hear from the people. I know today is Sunday, but some days we got to continue to remind ourselves. That's why we come up here. We need to remind ourselves that whatever we do, and that is why I love this quote, whatever you do for yourself, it will die with you. Your education, your money, your whosoever, it will die. But whatever you do for others and the world as a whole will remain as immortal. I died today. People will remember when they see my children and say, oh, that communication child or daughter or son. People will remember us. We're not on the fence. But history remember you all are on the fence who bluffing and singing, oh, why we do? And I just waiting to see. I just waiting. When things go, I will come there. Even in the ANC, the people do the same thing. Some of them waiting to see if they want to take the momentum, then they will come and join the show. Some people do it. In the UP, they did it. In the CDC, they do it. So some people just relaxing and watching the whole show. Oh, you're wasting time, but we're just waiting. By the time it pick up, that they want to come and start doing the same way the whole government business looking. The government can look, I can bring the ANC government to power. I can bring Mr. Cummings to power. And Mr. Cummings chose not to call me. I will not get vexed. But if you do the right thing, I will not get vexed. You know why? Because I'm supporting because of the ideology. That's why. So even Ellis Cummings president today and never mention my name, but he doing the right thing, I will never criticize him. But if he's not doing the right thing, I will criticize him. Even if I criticize him, my ideas will be different. Maybe there's one critic, but I will criticize him. Especially the one he said, I will not take pay. Oh, that's one of my biggest things. I will look to know if he's taking pay. Because that's a promise. And even if I'm working that, I will remind him that no, you promise us you will not take pay. You promise that your money will go to this group and that group and this group. And I will remind him, my eating planner in Ellis Cummings' house. They think I'm doing here, my people, I'm getting 1 cent. I'm using my own money, just something I love. I'm using my own penny to help. Other people helping me, but I'm not on salary. All the time I'm running my mouth, I'm not on salary. If I get off this show, if I don't run my mouth, I will make more money than running my mouth. But because I love my country, and not just to love my country, I love the people of Liberia. That is why I say I want to retire home. I don't want to retire and sit down in America and then every day you can't. No. I love my country, Liberia. I don't know about you, but that country called Liberia is a sweet place. Only if we can do it better. If I saw to pay fast, let me pay the fast and give me receipt. It hurts me when I see people telling me, oh, just pay the one, but we'll give you receipt later. Everything is a bribe in Liberia. Do you know why? Because the people know that the bosses are corrupt. So they themselves corrupt. But when they know the boss not corrupt, they will not steal from us. National ID card, you go get it, say $5. Just together, you pay $20. The ordinary Liberian spend $20. To show how backward we are. From not the educated people. They wasted our taxpayer money to carry the license plate to the house to go argue. Oh, the people gave us plywood. You lucky they gave you temporary plywood. In America, they gave you piece of paper. You put it on your car. They gave you piece of paper and they put it on your car and in the system. But in Liberia, the people gave you plywood. They say that temporary license plate. You confuse all over the place. Who made you confuse? The educated people. In America, when you go get your license and there's no license plate, they gave you a temporary plate. They gave you one white paper. They put it on your car. That the one you'll be driving. They want a license plate. They both say that temporary plate. That the one got to go to the Senate. We're fighting the people for the real thing we sort of talk about. Who do the license plate? Why the license plate is to a particular group? Small country like Liberia. Yeah. Even if you want to have the transport division separate, fine. But different people get our license plate. And we know if the license plate even registered. That other thing we need to ask for. The license plate in Liberia, can the police read it? No. How would the police know that the plate that I'm using is valid? It's in the system? Because the police said he don't have it on his phone. The police can never run your plate to know if you're a criminal in Liberia. Now, all the things we need to talk about. But no, we ain't talking about that one. We're talking about plywood plate. We're talking about things that are making no sense to us. That's how they want to run us. That's how they want to, to fool the whole thing. Why people get asked, we remove Yake, how can the people stay to the border? You can't hear nobody talking about it again. Liberia feeling forgetting, boy. 2 weeks is okay. Open the lines, my man, from Grange there. How are you, Alex? Alex. We're here for 20 more minutes.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm okay, my brother. I'm okay, my brother.
Okay. All right, so folks, at this point, we'll go to the phone lines and hear from you this morning. So if you want to be part of the show, Independent Man for a Better Liberia this morning, you can call us on 0776 105 105 881 1435 0776 105 105 881 1435 and the number support you through this morning, and you will be live on the program Independent Man for Better Liberia. 0776 105 105 881 1435 the number support you through the orange number, also the WhatsApp line. You can call us 776 105 105 881 1435 let's hear from you this morning. 0776 105 105 881 1435 We go on the line and pick out this first caller here this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. Good morning.
Yeah, Nia, where do you join us from?
My name is Frank Jackson, and I born from the Chicostown Rehab. Yeah.
Welcome to the platform.
Yeah, my concern has to do with the temporary, plateau that the brother is talking about in studio there. We don't have problem with the temporary, plateau, but anytime when that temporary is expired, going for the original, why you have already paid for, but right, you don't need, to carry anything the money, but the people will demand you for money. That process would not be free even before you get a temporary. The how they call it, the bribery money that you spend, you still spend some before you get it original. That's the problem.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You got a serious point right there. You are right, and it is wrong. It is wrong. Once you pay, and they give you that temporary plate, you're supposed to go there and receive the original plate without paying a penny. That is what we need to be talking about. That's stealing. They're stealing from us. But instead of saying that, you see, if they don't explain these things, the people themselves that are going after it, they give you a temporary plate and this and that. They need to come up and say, this is what we do. We know that they bribery. They say, they put all right. But you cannot tell me I should pay for a plate. And then when you give me, you say there's no plate. That is just a temporary plate, because that's what they say, temporary plate. But we make it look like, that plow known. It's not because of plow. Now you see what the caller just said. When we go there again, that is what we need to talk about. This auditing, you stealing from the people. We allow these companies to do nonsense. Go ahead, open the line.
0776 105 105 881 1435 776 105 105 881 1435 You're going to be live on the platform here this morning. Independent Man for Better Liberia. Let's hear it this morning. 0776 105 105. We'll go on the line and pick up this person. Good morning. Yeah, Nia, where do you join us from? Welcome to the platform.
Yeah. Well, you know, country, politician, yeah, you see, we the citizen for the country. You are, go for it. What we want for it, you can't do it.
I'm telling you.
And also again, they getting rich more than their family name. They can create job. They can go out to do for company to begin in their country. Nothing. But if go vote for them, well, and they will go sit in the mansion now. They won't do nothing. They just party and run. And we the citizens we have to sit down, we think, and pray to God and look for two person and vote for and think about us. Yeah, we are working, we getting no benefit. Look at the condition where the citizen living on. Look at the place where the citizen living here. Okay. So it's a good thing you continue to be saying this. So God bless you.
Thank you so much for being part of the show this morning. We pick up the next person. Good morning, Chief.
Hello,
Hello, you're near. Where do you join us from?
this is Johnny Boy Chisomo calling you from 12th Street.
Welcome to the show.
My brother. Yes, and Minister of the
You just have to call by your phone. It's granny. Yeah, you have to call back. Hello,
Mr. Dre,
Belikatu, how you doing?
relatively we are kind, under the control of the Almighty God. And let me say thank you for asking. And I guess you also are doing great.
Sure. Go ahead.
Thank God. Let me say good morning to the general. I will still be a question how a general ran. I'm a captain, a general. Until you can tell me.
I will.
So,
I will.
thank you.
Mhm.
You see, like I said last week, that gradually we are getting somewhere. I notice nowadays that the politics, it is not about personal interests. So once the general is preaching inclusive politics in the interest of every Liberian, then I think it means well for all of us. Though guys, the reason why development had to come in our country is because they have opened the minds of donors, investors to corruption. They will go out and lobby to come with money that will transform the life of the people carrying development in our country. When they go out there, they go into these. Give me 10 million in return, you will get 15 million. They go for loan. When they come with loan, they become burden for the people and our resources. When will we start to pay all of these debts before we think about ourselves? Look at the resources that we got, the kind of riches that we have in country. Just one of those resources to sit down and just craft an idea that you know what, only they go alone responsible to do this for the development. Only the team are responsible for the development. Only the robber responsible for the development. Which one of the leader that will be having that kind of vision? But because they create an avenue to see, when they go, they bring 10 million in return to pay the 10 million, in return to 30 million. So they go in deal with those investors. So because of that, the investors too, when they come in, they will not carry on development because already they have been introduced to the corrupt attitude of our leaders. But again, gradually, like I said, we are getting there. We want all of these messages to continue to be preaching on almost all of the radio. The thing never is to happen in the past elections. So the voter or the electorate were not educated. But things coming about now, education is coming up. The minds are changing gradually, and we are getting there. Thank you for having us. Again, General, I say question you are General Ren. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's pick up the next person. Hello.
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. You're near. Where do you join us from?
It's Diflo Himba. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. It's like these are the things that we like to hear on the media.
Okay.
Our politicians are really suffering us in the countries. For example, Thomas Falaren, we work for them. Where he value the aliens, took engineers from Guinea, took construction, let's say, contractors from Guinea to do a project right on a land. We work there. People took our money away. We want protest. They said we want to do one call where they will get rid of us. So these are some of the things that suffering us in the country. Our leaders are our problem in the country. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you for being part of the show. Four skipper calls coming in on 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504 are the numbers of support you and you'll be live here this morning on the platform Independent Man for Better Liberia. 0776 105 105 881 143504. Let's hear you this morning on the show. So, General, what would never call us again? Go ahead, maybe do your caller analysis as we are with some of them to put in your.
Okay, yes, and mute yourself. Okay, and Kwatu, Captain.
Yeah, let the person. Hello.
How are you, my brother?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. You're near. Where do you join us from?
I'm Johnson George, calling from Johnsonville.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, you getting me?
Yeah, you are live, Chief. Why?
Yes. What I try to say here is that, like what the CEO just said. I, from day one, from 2017, I told people that Alexander Comey is the best person of this country. The vision this man had for this country is great. But people deny me and say, oh, you're not seeing this man, you don't even know his how to call it, his this, his that, his that. I say this is the best man for this country. And now here is us, we are seeing it. People said they don't want the Unity Party. They voted the CDC. I said no problem. They also voted again. They said they don't want the CDC, they want a Unity Party. I said the same old wine in a new bottle. I said Alexander Comey is the person. And today we are seeing it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. They're going to be live here on the show. We pick up this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm doing great. You're near. Where do you join us from?
I would like to find out how can I be part of ANC?
You want to know you can be part of AMC?
Yeah.
All right.
Become a member.
Okay. General respond to that question. But just be on the line 1 minute. I said the general going to respond to that question. How you will be part of AMC, you tell you. All right, thank you.
And okay.
Hello?
Okay. You got someone in line?
Yeah, let's just pick up the person. Yeah, hello, you're near. Where do you join us from?
Hello?
Hello, Chief, you are live.
Okay, I'm William. You are calling from Kwatu.
William, welcome to the show.
Okay. I said it as a general.
Why?
What is a poker politics? What is the meaning of politics?
All right. Thank you. So we'll hold it there, go back to general to answer a few questions and address the callers here this morning. Yeah, so just hold on. If there's a name B to take us, we'll let you know. Yeah, general is back to you.
Okay, the guy who said he want to join ANC, before I show you the address, I want to say this, that it's good to join a political party, yes. You also have the right not to join a political party. But if you believe in the cause, that's your right. Right opposite Cali Junction, not far from the CDC old head office, sometimes they will call it VP Row. You'll find the ANC head office there. You can walk in there anytime if you want to be a member. But you don't have to be a member of ANC to support Alexander Cummings. If you believe that Alexander Cummings is the guy you want to join ANC for, you can also do it, and they will welcome you in there. But also, it's good to join a political party, but just go, the office, the head office is right on there. I don't know where do you live, but it is your right. You can go there anytime to be a member, but you can start the process by supporting, advocating, or telling your people why you're joining ANC, and also why you think that Alexander Cummings is the best guy to lead. So it is your right. So ANC office is right opposite around Kelly. Now after the ANC, okay, let me just say, when you pass Blue Cross going all the way down, you will see the ANC office going all the way down to Kelly Junction. You will find the ANC office. And to the man who asked me, what is politics? My question to you, I want you to call back and tell me, if you don't know the meaning of politics, I will tell you what is politics. But if you don't know the meaning, then I want you to just call back first, because I know you're trying to be very sarcastic to tell me I should tell you the meaning of politics. A politician is a person first. Hold on 1 minute, please, guys. Oh, hold on 1 minute. Open the line. Open the line. Open the line. Yeah, Julius. Yeah, Julius.
Good morning.
What's up?
When you done, I want to respond to that man who asked.
Who asked you a question?
Yeah.
Why you call politics? I don't know. So you tell me well.
Oh, okay.
And okay, I want the man to listen. Instead, I wanted to respond to you, but someone just called and they want to respond to him when it comes what is politics. So I want you to please listen. Another person on the line going to tell you what is politics, and not to us. Go ahead, you on the line, Julius.
So, Monet, thank you, and to Alex, also thank you for the job well done. Now, to the brother who called and asked about politics. So, for you, I truly believe your definition of politics, like the politicians have made you to believe, is politic, or it should be politics, is deception, it's lies. All right? Lie your way through so that you can get what you want. That is not the definition of politics. Politics is one ability to identify a problem in society with that idea, possible solution, and have it implemented. That's what politics is. So in short, in its lowman term, when people become politicians, they know themselves and say, okay, the community I found myself in, the community is suffering from abject poverty, but I have the ability to create jobs. I know what it takes. But in order for me to get it done, I need the power from the top. So let me explain to my people how I can get this job done, so my people can elect me, because all of us cannot represent ourselves at the highest level. So you are given the opportunity to represent your people at the top, so that the benefit flows to the bottom. That is the simplest term. In Liberia, what you and other people have grown to believe as older people, even in the elderly ages, they believe that politics is just lie. You lie to the people, they get you to power, and then you enrich yourself, you forget about it, say, oh, politics is interest. When we talk about politics is interest, we're talking about the general interest of the nation. The general interest, not still people who will put money in their pockets. That's not what politics is. When it says the general interest of the nation, what your politicians don't tell you is you're talking about healthcare system, the quality healthcare, so that when you go to the hospital, you will not die at the door. When we're talking about the interest, we're talking about education. So your children will have quality education. That is the interest we're talking about. We're talking about job creation. That is the interest we're talking about. That is the reason why most of us are fighting to go to the United States, because the politics interest benefits the people. That is what politics is. But you have been made to believe that when people say politics, you're thinking about the negativities, the bad things that your government have done to you over the years. Politics is all about stealing. They lie to you. They tell you, oh, they give you $20, $50. You and your children, you bribe your children to go and buy into these corrupt politicians here. And they say, oh, yeah, but that's politics. That's not politics. They made you to be that politics is lies. That is not true. Politics is not lies. It is about the better good, the interest. As a matter of fact, every day you have politics in your personal life, but you turn it in your best interest so that you, your kids, and other members can benefit. That's what politics is.
Thank you very much, Julius. Thank you. You said it all. And I hope he's listening and to you. Thank you very much. I will talk to you later.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you see, people think when they say politics, politicians are supposed to be liars. Although we say they call them politic tricker, it's a politic tricker and whatsoever because we know they continue to lie. But and again, you're politicians, you want to do the job, you got to be honest to Liberian people. When they give you the job, you work for the people. You make sure they get good health care. You make sure that you push things into place that they will create avenues for jobs. That is why that's true. That is why most people travel and leave the country, because if you stay in Liberia, you will not get what you want. And who told you we can't do it? We can do the same thing. These people are not better than us. America is not better. The Americans are not better than us. We're doing good. But our leaders are not doing it. We don't have a leadership problem. All we have in Liberia is honest and dishonest. And people who are not competent, they qualify, they got a degree and whatsoever, but they choose not to do the right thing. They only look at their pockets. So you think that because when they say, oh, the politics and Mr. Cummings lie, no, we don't lie. This is not a propaganda show. We need not to lie to you. We want to tell you, and like I listened to my friend, Captain, he said, thank God, this is the only platform. I wish other platform was doing the same thing that I'm doing. Yes, I support Mr. Cummings, but I'm not pushing him on you. But I tell you about him, and I tell you what you need to do, what we need to ask for. How can you, because that's the interest there. Maybe you're interested in education. Maybe in your community, there's no good health care. There's no good education. The farmers, that you go to Grand Gila today, the hunters cannot go nowhere. The farmers cannot go. Maybe that's your interest. Then you say it. Mr. President or Mr. Candidate, how will you solve, how will you fix the agriculture system in this country? How can you fix the educational system? And now, if the president was there before and they're coming back, you say, what you think you'll do different? Because since we get a job to you, the education system, job creation, nothing. Don't just go vote again because you think that the man lied to you and he gave you money. And you see, that's why we continue to be in the same place. And you are the same people that are calling back and asking us questions to think you're discouraged. You're not going to discourage us. You're not going to discourage the process. Let me be honest with you. You can call and you say you ask questions that make no sense. But they say every question gets something in it. You see what we just learned from all of the politics? What is politics? To you, you want me to tell you that politics is all about corruption, it's about lies? No, it's not. It's not. In fact, it's part of our life. Our day-to-day, the place we move, is part of us. Everything that we do. It's just that they make this whole politics thing here. But hey, I'm there to convince you. It's not that about you call it. You think who are the politicians? Then politics. So they will tell you, they will give you different reasons to tell you what is politics. It's part of our life, my people. It's part of our life. You're fighting for good prices. You're fighting for housing. You're fighting for jobs. You're fighting for this. And these are all real things day to day. And let's see if anybody on the line. If not, then we'll call it. This is the second Sunday of July. Ask again for the last time if there's anybody on the line. Are you there? Alex. Okay, I think I lost Alex. I lost Alex right there. Yeah. So if this guy, it's so embarrassing when they call us, when they call you and ask a question, and then when you try to tell them, it's like it's so funny. Okay, so Alex is bad. So if you ask, you say politics. Politics is an act and a practice. A practice. It's an act and a practice of governing people and making decisions that affect the lives of citizens. To affect the lives of citizens are politics. So, but some people think politics should be about lies and whatsoever. So, Alex, if this guy can call back and maybe he can call back and tell us. I think Alex is not. Okay, Alex having problem with his and stuff. So politics is the process of making decisions about how countries or state or community, even the communities, that's politics, is governed. That's all. So it's a politics. It's involved different things. It involves distribution and the exercise of power, the creation of laws and politics. So politics is nothing in there about corruption. Nothing in politics about corruption. But in Liberia, when we say politics, we say, my man, the people are rogues. They can steal. They let them do this, let them do that. So Alex, if that man can call back, let him call. If he's satisfied with the answer, but when he say, what is politics? I just told him, and Julius just broke it down. If he's satisfied. So if you're there, I want you to call and tell us if you're satisfied, but and let him give us his version of politics. Maybe he will try to say something, but he couldn't say it. So make that call to him. And if he can tell us if he's satisfied or what he's thinking about, maybe he got something good that we can understand. You muted.
So you can still call us back on the show. If you disagree with General, you can go ahead and say, oh no, I disagree with him on the way in divine politics and talking about politics. And then you can provide us an education 218, the one you know about. So we're going to land and pick up this person. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Adnia, where do you join us from?
My name is George Newell, and I call from Bannerville Estate. Yeah, I think you guys this morning. Well, my attention has been drawn to I guess because even a 13-year-old child in the country can know and understand the kind of problems we are facing. But what I wanted to say is about the ANC as an institution.
Okay.
Many a times I listen to you guys on the radio, like you criticize the government, which is good. You criticize the government, but I think if the ANC is to come to power, then maybe I think you guys need to do something a little bit differently from maybe the CDC or from our regular or ordinary politics. What do I mean? I mean, I hardly see officials of the ANC, either the Secretary General or the official spokesperson of the ANC, coming on air and preaching the ANC policy. What? Because if the ANC is to be elected to power, the ANC has to understand what is their policy regarding agriculture. What is their policy that is so different and believe can improve the life of the Liberian people in regards to education, in regards to security, and so on and so forth. I hardly see this, that the ANC coming to power will not only be determined by political commentary that you guys are doing in studio. Hello?
Thank you, Chief.
We listen to you, and I don't know if he stay there, and I don't know if he stay there.
Yeah, he dropped the line. I pick another person.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Ulu.
Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. The captain is back. The fellow that interpreted the definition or explained the true definition of politics, exactly, he makes no mistake. But you see, in Liberia, I'm sorry to say to all of us as a Liberian, we always choose to do things on the contrary. At least you and I know, can you imagine our own laws that we make in our book, our own laws that the Constitution says this is a law, it is binding. You must abide by it to live freely in your own country as a citizen. We choose to break all of these laws. We choose to ignore them, to disrespect them. How much more about international law? Politics is not only restricted in Liberia, but because our people choose to give blind eyes to it, to satisfy their own gain. So they will not tell you the truth meaning of politics. So they will always make it sure by saying politics is interest. Politics is interest. Which other interest is that? Is it personal interest or national interest? That should be our question sometimes people will be asking. But they can do and say, I'm a politician. Just do that, yeah. You know politics is interest. Okay, Mr. Bodekadu, granted. The politics is interest. Which are the interests that the politics really met? Is it for the people, for the nation, or for yourself? Then let Bodekadu be able to explain. When you're sincere, you will tell you the true definition of politics. That's why I refer to them as political maneuver. They maneuvering through politics to gain their wealth. And that's what we are facing now due to the gullibility of our country or the people. But again, we are getting there. General, I'm on your back. Let me know your general rank. Major General, Lieutenant General, or Brigadier General. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me explain to retired captain. This general name is a long thing. I was once. Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, Mr. Cooper.
Sure.
Yeah, on radio right now. Yes, this general. Everybody talk about. Are you a military? No, I'm not a military general. I work in labor ministry. I started as a driver in labor ministry. I went as far as inspector general. So I was chief transport officer. In fact, I was assigned directly to the late minister of labor. I started as a driver, and then I became chief transport officer. And then later on, after 8 years in labor ministry, I was appointed 7 years. Yes, 7 years. I went as far as Inspector General, Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Labor. And I served that position from 97, 98, and 99, and I left Liberia. So most of my friends call me the general. And people who know me from Liberia, they will say, the general, what's up? So Inspector General, Republic of Liberia, from the Labor Ministry side. And then when I start to get on my Facebook page, I say, well, since everybody talking about the general, I'm going to name my page, call my show the General Show. And the whole purpose was General of Opinions. So that means I say, I am the general of different minds, opinions. So my first podcast, I had a show they called a General Show. So now I switch it over to Independent Minds. So that general name just stuck on me, but it's not a military general. And although I tried to join the army, I had an opportunity to join the army, especially in America, where I went through everything. But I chose not to. Maybe I was, something just came up. I chose not to be part of it anymore. So I am not a military general. I am a general of independent minds. I'm general of opinions. But that general name started from Liberia when I became Inspector General, Republic of Liberia, from the Ministry of Labor. If you go to Ministry of Labor and you ask for Munel Kishen, they will tell you that he was an Inspector General. And I think I was one of the best. Not was the best, but I was one of the best because I was one of the best. when it comes to that. And I know my work that I did there, and I did it with everything in me, and I left. So that's it. So guys, and Liberia is the country that we cannot be deported from. Liberia is the place that we cannot be deported from. So let us do the right thing. Let us come together as a people. Let us love each other. Whether I live abroad or not, it's the opportunity. I'm not better than you. Let me be honest with you. It's just the only difference that we are in a country that have laws and they are corrupt too. You think America is free from corruption? No, they are corrupt. But one thing in America, I will tell you today, they respect what they put on paper because you can be the richest man. If you fall into that trap and they get you, you're done. Even in America, in Liberia, the guy who's stealing, they can't catch them. Even the ordinary road, they can't catch them. But the day they catch you, the whipping they will get you. But in America, you can be the millionaire when they grab you. If you fall on that line, they will catch you. And this country is so unique in a way that I wish Liberia would have the same. We say we duplicate, we act like Americans. But no, the president here can do all the things. He ain't got power. The power he got is limited. In Liberia, the president has the power to do plenty of things. But yeah, when the people fight you see Donald Trump, they're fighting him. And going all kinds of ways. Right now, they're fighting again. He just chose to be an all-law president, outlaw president. But Liberia, our country is so beautiful and sweet. We got everything. Resources, forget it. We got it. We got more resources than Dubai. Why are our people suffering? The resources of Liberia, if we put it into use, the real Liberians will not work. We'll have a free education in our country if we put it to use. Gone are the days where we allow the white people to just tell us how to use our resources. Let Burkina Faso there. And they talk, Burkina Faso doing their own thing. Who told we can pave our roads? Who told we can do our own development? Why we should beg a company to pave the road for Liberia? Why we electing you guys? That's what we need to talk about. That's what make us to be a citizen.
General, you're on mute. You're on mute. Unmute yourself.
Then you stand sometimes to, thank you. Then you stand sometimes to defend them. And you ask me the question, what is politics? You ask me the question, but I want to say thanks to everyone who make the call. Everything you said, even the man who said what is politics, he said something. And I'm sure he got it. Politics is not about lies, but the human being making other lies. Even the great United States, the politicians can lie. They can lie. They will tell you they will do this. But they should get is maybe 5% lies. But the other things for the people's life. Liberians, we cannot vote on roads. We vote on the lives. Which are the lives that are being improved in Liberia? Do we have a jobs in Liberia? Job creation, education, the economy. Don't tell me about roads. If roads could make life to change life, the people in Grand Bassa County, their life should be changed by now. If roads could change lives, the people of Nima County, everybody in Nima County should be okay. Because the road going there. They paved that road going to Grand Bassa County. Yes, we need the roads. Even the roads to the farms are still messed up. We're not supporting farmers, but we want to feed ourselves. You're not subsidizing farmers, but you want for farmers, they will sell the rest $25. You're not subsidizing schools. What do you expect? Private schools will be expensive. But instead, we prioritize things that can change the life of Liberian people. We're increasing taxes. We're putting more taxes on the people. Then you want to change the country. You want to change the country. Why other country moving? Other country, you go to the ports. Why people send the cars to Togo? Togo better than us? People send the cars to Sierra Leone today and bring it to Liberia. Are they better than us? When you bring one car to Liberia, imagine you pay $1,500 for the car. You spend $2,000. When you get to the port, they look at you, they say the car worth $4,000. What kind of stealing is that? What kind of stealing is that? But yet, you gave free entries to other government officials and you suppress the ordinary people. What kind of country is this? Everybody for themselves. The president is there not saying nothing. But yet the president want to come back and want to run for office. He won for re-election. He won re-election. And they will be telling you like it, you like it, we'll stay there for 12 years. You like it, you stay there for 12 years. That's it. Instead of doing the work to give you another 6 years. Look, the thing also people, whether you do good or bad, election day, the opposition will contest against you. So just do the good. Concentrate on the first 6 years. That's what makes Madam Seri is the political Maradona of Africa for Liberia. She concentrated on the first 6 years, and when she asked for the other 6 years, it was easy for her. But everybody come, the first year they won't eat. Then when Alex come and say, leader eat last, they say, I like that. Mr. Come say, when you're finish eating, then he will steal the ballot money. But you understand the leader eat last. When you feed the children in the house, before you eat, then you will understand what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. Then you will understand what I'm talking about if you feed the children in the house and make sure that the children eat, there will be no problem. Then you the mind pie, you eat the balanced food. So I'm going to give my closing. Yes, hi, Julius.
You said something that just reminded me. Maybe you can speak to this. You probably maybe a couple years older than me. When was the last time you saw JMB attending his son's concert, musical concert, like he just did yesterday, like George Weah did a few years ago, and the entire country was up. Wow, we were upset. Just yesterday, JMB was singing, attending his son Tantan boycott concert. You were attending in there while Tantan was acting like he's singing, because I don't know whether that was singing. I just want to know, when was the last time, since you're on the radio, maybe you can ask people too, when was the last time before he became a president, did he attend his son's concert or performance as he's doing today now that he has become president? The same thing George Weah did. We got upset. We said George Weah left Liberia. He went to his son's soccer game. People were making the worst political statement. Today, Joseph Barker is doing the same exact thing to attend his son's concert in a very Liberia where people cannot even afford a cup of rice. I just want you to tell me, maybe it happened. I just didn't see it.
Thank you. Well, you just listen to Julius again. So you see, these are the things that people take note of. That's truth. So let it be part of my closing. Yes, we complain about Mr. We are going to watch his son playing game, but we are used to watch his son before he became president. We are used to go to his son game. But when was the last time Mr. Baga went to see his son performing? But now he's president. So he goes there with all the security, use the taxpayer money, and went there. Nobody going to say anything about it. It almost with the foundation. When Mr. Baga was an ordinary Liberian citizen, you heard about Baga, Joseph Baga Foundation? No, you never heard about it. But his president now, Joseph Baga Foundation, is donating to other places. So Liberians, wake up. Wake up. We elect leaders. We don't elect kings and queens. You leader to serve us, not for us to serve you. So Liberians, the questions is on your hand and the answer is right in your pocket. If you keep doing the same thing, that's it. You got to decide. If we want to change the country, we'll continue to speak out. We'll continue to speak until election day. Maybe we'll understand it by and by. So I just want to tell you thank you today. I pray that God bless each and every one. As you leave your house and you go out there to hustle, I pray that God open doors for us. I pray that God will continue to protect us and will continue to give our leaders wisdom that they will make Liberia a better place, a safe place for us. That they will have that mind that whatever a decision that is made, it will be in the interest of the Liberian people. And for once, those who are stealing, those who continue to steal from the poor Liberian people, God will punish them. We pray that God Let God be the one to judge. Let God be the one to judge. If you continue to steal from the Liberian people, you and others will not enjoy it. You will not enjoy it. And we pray to God every day. We pray for you. We want you to do the best thing. We pray for Mr. Bwaka for long life. We want for Mr. Bwaka to do the right thing. Whether you do it or not, there will be an election day and we'll contest against you. But let the Liberian people understand that, yes, you did it. You play your part. But stealing, we pray to God that one day before the election time, if Mr. Bwaka do the right thing and make the election harder for us, we want it. That's what we're talking about. Let it be for the people. Let it be for the people. We pray that Mr. Bwaka will just get up one day and fire all the corrupt individuals. But I don't know if it will ever happen. So, Liberian people, I pray for you. I pray for myself. I pray for each and every one that as you listen to me today and you move, be careful. Don't allow another man to waste the trash on you. Avoid problem. Now, all I can tell you, avoid problem. Just smile and tell the person I love you. Have a good day. God bless you. My name is Munir Kishan, aka the General. Tomorrow we'll be live on the radio again. And tomorrow, Alex Cummings will be addressing the country when it comes to drugs. And also, don't forget to follow the Kia Radio. This evening, they call the program called a Conversation with the Vision Bearer of the Kia Humanitarian Organization and the Kia Communication Network. And I want to say thanks to each and everyone, our neighbors, and on opposite the barracks. I want to say thank you, Top FM. I want to say thank you, D3. I want to say thank you. And thanks to 2 Zone, who just coming back again after leaving us. But I know exactly where he went at. But anyway, I love you all. I love my country, Liberia. And I will continue to do what I'm supposed to do. Whether he hate me or whether you love me, where it's up to you. But I know I love you. So be careful. We are all friends. We are family. And don't look at me as different person. You know that song by Bob Marley, not Bob Marley, Lucky Dube. They say, not every black man is your brother. Not every black man. Not every Liberian is your brother. Some are your enemy. Not every white man are your enemies. So let us do it that way. And let us be the country that we used to see before we enjoy ourselves. But anyway, as I leave this place, I'm not leaving you alone, but I'm here for us to do the best. Have a good day and God bless you. Alex, I will talk to you. Alex, you'll hear from me. And Tuzon, have a beautiful day.
Liberians, stand up. This is our land, our future, our time. One people, one nation. Let's go. One Liberia, we stand as one. From the rising moon to the morning sun. No division, no more pain. Together we rise, we build again. One love, one peace, hear the call. If one man fall, then we all fall. Hand in hand, we take our stand for Mama Liberia, our land. Liberian stand up, this our home. No more waiting, we must own. hear the cry. We lift our name.